Hi fans of high quality entertainment. So Rob Walker, Let the Music Play, has started this tag of 20 questions for the vinyl community. And since Glenn Kellaway from the Basement did a video, I figured I might as well too. Because usually it's Glenn that copies my videos, but this time I'm going to copy Glenn's idea, although it's really not his original idea. No video that Glenn does is original. Just joking. It's just humor. Okay, here we go. Oh, favorite record you purchased in 2023. So already I'm kind of between two, because I'm not sure if that means box sets or not. But if it was a box set, it would definitely be the Clash sound system, which I've been wanting for many years, and I finally purchased it a few months back. But my favorite album would be, as much as I love Sparks and their latest album, The Girl Is Crying in Her Latte, I have to go with the Red and Blue albums by the Beatles. And I love the remixes. So that's my choice. The last record you bought in 2023, well, I actually bought 3 of them. No, I actually bought one of them, but I actually received 3 copies from Amazon. No idea why. And it's Corinne Bailey Rae, Black Rainbows. Love it. A band or singer who released 2 or more albums the same year. That's very easy. Right away I think of course of Sparks. Kimono My House, released I guess mid 1974, and then around November, just like, a very few months later, maybe 4, 5, 6 months later, Propaganda. And what, this was a top seller, of course, big hit on it. This Town Ain't Big Enough for Both of Us in the UK, and they did a superb follow-up with Propaganda. So not bad for 1 year. If you could only listen to music from one decade, which decade would you choose? That's rough. It really is, because I should pick the 60s because of the Beatles, but other than that, I think it would have to be the 70s, because at least you're still getting a lot of Beatles solo albums. So, and then there's Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Sparks, of course, Yes. Yeah, it'd have to be the 70s for me. This one, I didn't think I could answer, but I found someone here. Show a record by a band or singer from Manchester. Well, I guess the band isn't from Manchester, but they're very close to Manchester. They're in Stockport, and it is 10cc. Yeah, this one, which band or singer did you listen to the most in 2023? I've listened to a lot of the Beatles, Captain Beefheart, Frank Zappa, The Residents, Sparks, but I think I've sort of become obsessed in the last few months with Nectar, a great prog rock band. I've played this probably the most of them all, Down to Earth, and then Sounds Like This, Remember the Future, Journey to the Center of the Eye, and Recycled. So I'm just guessing that, I played a lot of different bands and artists, but Nectar is right up there, so I'll go with Nectar. I can't answer this one. Show 7 7-inch records. I don't have any. I am sorry. Number 8, who's coming to your party? Choose 4 music-related people to come to an imaginary dinner party, past or present. Who would you invite? It'd be easy to just say the Beatles, but I'll go with, I might have to edit this. Wow, Frank Zappa. He'd be interesting. John Lennon. Ron Mayle of Sparks. And we need some peace and love. Lots of peace and love. But not Ringo. I will pick John Anderson of Yes. So a nice calm party, hopefully. We lost them. Choose one musician who passed away in 2023. I should have got a list. But I will go, just off the top of my head, Jeff Beck, because he was such a amazing guitarist. And it was, pretty big shock when he passed away. Imagine, number 10, imagine you could only listen to music from one country. Which country would you choose? That's pretty, well, it's not easy. Because then I couldn't listen to Grand Funk Railroad and Blue Oyster Cult and Sparks, who are in America. But I'd have to pick Britain with, or the UK with the Beatles and everybody else. Black Sabbath and Yes and Moody Blues and so many other bands. Name 3 vinyl community channels you discovered in 2023. I'll go with Marcia P., who's part of our album exchange. I didn't know her until, last few weeks. Morris Gautreaux, he talks about music. It's not all music related, but I found his channel in the past year. And Beer and Vinyl, another excellent channel. There's more, but they just said 3. Okay, show a record you bought when you were a teenager. And once again, an album instantly comes into my small brain, if I can find it. Probably the first vinyl record I ever bought, Grand Funk Live album. That's funny, show a funk. I just showed a funk, Grand Funk. No, show a funk or soul record. Well, I will show you the essential Sly and the Family Stone. Lots of soul and some funk too. Show a record you think everyone has, and then show a record you think nobody has. Okay. I think, pretty sure most people have Led Zeppelin 4. And an album I don't think anybody else has. I'm sure somebody does, but not too many, if that. I'm going to go with, even though some of you out there might be fans of the sensational Alex Harvey Band, I wonder if any of you have Hot City, the 1974 unreleased album. Maybe Steve from All the World's Stage has it. But it's excellent. Number 15, She's Great, a record by a female artist you bought in 2023. Well, I just showed it. Just became a fan of her in less than a month. Corinne Bailey Rae. The favorite video you posted on your channel in 2023. I think there's so many. I think the one that I get a kick out of, and some other people do, is how to clean your vinyl records, where I basically get I think it was Ajax, in the scouring pad, just scratch the hell out of a vinyl record. And I try and play it seriously though. It's so funny. The favorite video you watched on the VC in 2023? You mean besides my own videos? I'm going to go with Morris Gotro. Yes, Morris. Just any video. I think there was one video where he ranked the 7 Sparks albums. He just, recently became a fan of Sparks in the last year or so. And he talked about Sparks in a video, and so that made me happy. Show me a record you'd describe as a 90s classic. I don't think I have that many. By the 90s, I was losing interest in, new releases. But I'll go with Sparks, Gratuitous Sax, and Senseless Violence. Great album. If you could walk into a album cover and look through your collection and choose a record cover, well, I would like to be in this cover. Then I get to meet the Beatles. It's like a greatest hits. Show a record you're so familiar with that it feels like a greatest hits. I will say Who's Next with Baba O'Reilly, Bargain, Love Ain't for Keeping, My Wife. They all feel to me like hit songs. Behind Blue Eyes, of course, and Won't Get Fooled Again. So, who's next? And show me an album that was released in 1974. Possibly my favorite album by Electric Light Orchestra, although I love ELO2 also. El Dorado from 1974. And that is it. So all of the links for other channels will be below here, and check out Rob, the what's his channel called? There's so many channels on YouTube. Rob the Music Guy or whatever. Yeah, Rob Walker, Let the Music Play. That's it. So, thanks for watching. Please remember to leave a comment below. And like the video, and then go watch something else.